What did you discover? When you ask yourself the question, how can I be more successful? Did understanding the meaning of your life come up as an answer? Right? It's so important that you understand this because it's all about living life. And there is a difference between existing and living. And there are so many people who are just existing at the moment because they haven't found their meaning. Hi, I'm Anthea, founder of Amarkai Group. We help entrepreneurs and small business owners skyrocket their success and create more impact in this world. Continue watching to find out how you can be more successful. If you're existing, then it's likely that you're just living up to other people's expectations. You're saying yes when really you mean no. You're doing things you don't particularly want to do, but you feel need to be done because others expect you to. You're on this hamster wheel of life, just going round and round in circles, trying to do the best with what you have, hoping that some point, someday, things will be different. Dreaming of a life that could be yours, but right now, you just need to keep going. But when you are living, truly living, it is so different. It's that thing that makes you get up every day, excited, eager, ready to start the day. Knowing exactly how you want to help people. Knowing exactly what it is that you are here to do. And every day looks different. And yes, you may have your ups and downs, but you're still excited for the day because you understand the meaning that your life has. Now, when you're living, you are living with intention. You are making choices every day about how you can live life. But again, all of this stems from you understanding what your purpose is. Now think about your life. Your life has meaning. You were sent here for a specific purpose that literally only you can fulfill. So another question is, are you doing that? Or are you just existing? There are people out there that are waiting to receive your help. All of the skills and talents and gifts that are inside of you can't remain stuck. They need to be let out because you have them specifically to fulfill your purpose. When you give yourself meaning, when you understand your purpose, all of your actions each day become different. The driving force behind everything you do becomes different. You become different. I remember when I was younger and I went to university, although I went, and yes, the choice ultimately remained with me, I did it because I was expected to, not really because I wanted to. And I pretty much hated the entire experience. It was not pleasant, I didn't enjoy it, but it taught me so much. And I realised at that point that I was just existing. I had no real meaning. I just had to go through the motions, go to university, get the job, get into the marriage, have the house, have the car, all of those things, which who really wants that? Not everybody. And so going through that experience taught me one key thing. You have to do what you want to do, not what other people expect you to. And so I realized in that moment, going through that experience, what my purpose was. And that was to help other people identify what theirs was, to be able to say no to expectation, and to create a life worth living, not existing. And so sometimes even in the challenges that we have, we really get to find out not only who we are, but who we're here to help. And so when you think about success, success will always find you if you are following your purpose, your passions, the things that you truly desire. Those things will always give you joy. And so when you think about how you can actually go about figuring out the meaning of your life, the purpose of your life, you can do so by answering 3 questions. Now, the first one is, what would you love to do? Imagine you had no restrictions whatsoever and you could just choose to do the very thing that you love all the time. What would that be? The second thing is, what have you overcome? Think about the experiences that you've had in your life, the ones that have been really challenging. How did you overcome them? What did you do? Who has it made you? And then the third question is, what keeps you up at night? What are the things that are happening in the world that really frustrate you, that have you worried, concerned, wishing that you could do something about it? What are those three things? What would you love to do? What have you overcome? And what keeps you up at night? Now, the reason that these are important is because everything that is inside of you has been specifically laid out for you to use them to help solve the problems of the world, to give your life meaning, a sense of fulfillment. And so if you look at all of those things, think about whether or not you're doing that at the moment. Are you doing what you really love to do? Are you using what you have done and what you've become to help others? And are you doing anything about the things that keep you up at night? Existing or living, right? Because until you decide to take action and actually do the things that you are here to do, to find that meaning and to let it drive you every single day, you will continue to just exist. And every single day, you'll find it more and more challenging to be happy, more and more challenging to be successful, more and more challenging to actually leave something worthwhile behind. And yes, it might mean you have to change what you're doing. And yes, it might mean that other people will start to have something to say about it. But what you have to really understand is that your purpose is more important than their opinion. Your life has meaning. The things that you are here to do have meaning. And so the only thing that you really need to focus on is actually how to fulfill that. Find out what your purpose is and spend the rest of your life fulfilling it. Every day you will be inspired and motivated in ways you could never imagine. The vision that you will have for your life becomes so much greater because you're so excited about who you can help. You will be out there actually impacting and changing lives. And it doesn't matter what anyone else says. It's about what you do. So what is it that you want to leave behind? What's the legacy? When someone remembers who you are in the next 100 years, what are they going to say? How did you help? What gave your life meaning? And so this is what you need to do in order to be successful, is to find out what is the foundation of success for you. What's the thing that is going to drive you to take all of the actions that are necessary for you to have a more fulfilling and enjoyable life? Because once you understand that, everything becomes so much more clearer. So when I asked, what did you discover? It should be your purpose. Answer those three questions. What would you love to do? What did you overcome? And what keeps you up at night? And figure out how to do those things, to help others, and to give your life meaning. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please do comment below, like, subscribe, and also share, and let me know what your thoughts are.